Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase in the Ultra League Premier Cup for you today from Tavo, and they are actually in the 3100, so we're taking a look at 3100 Legend gameplay. Definitely going to be exciting, and let's go ahead and just dive right into it because I'm really excited. We do have 2 sets for you today, so 10 games, and that was a beautiful catch. But, and yeah, so in comes Sirfetch'd, unfortunately. So Sirfetch'd going to be able to definitely win this matchup. Just going to let this Empoleon go. However, Empoleon doesn't faint, and it gets to a Drill Peck. That is huge. I thought the Empoleon was going to faint, but able to get to that Drill Peck and KO that Sirfetch'd. Oh man, that was great. Luckily they didn't overtap, they actually undertapped, so very well done. Now you can see why they're in the 3100s. Definitely high level gameplay. So let's see what comes in. Ampharos doing neutral damage. Yep. So Ampharos is going to be able to go for this Thunder Punch. Now, if they do decide to shield, this Shadow Ampharos does have 2 Thunder Punch attacks. So they do shield. And, oh, okay, going for a Volt Switch, but able to get off this Thunder Punch. So let's see, do they decide to shield this? They actually do, so double shielding it, switching into Dragonite. Dragonite trying to farm down, but unfortunately the opposing Dragonite does get to an attack. So this Dragonite will have to shield. In comes Empoleon, okay, but this Dragonite does have Outrage, so gonna be able to get to it fast. However, it does have to shield because Shadow Dragonite is so squishy, really, it cannot take that attack, right? So we're gonna see the Outrage come in, but will this be enough to KO? Probably not. I'm pretty sure this is not enough to KO. Yeah, not even close. However, Dragonite looking to farm down. Able to farm down before they get to an attack, and they'll be able to throw the Dragon Claw and take that game. I thought Empoleon was just going to make it to a move. It looked like they did, but maybe they overtapped, or maybe they just got to it and they fainted with the move. Maybe they didn't get to it. I don't know. But either way, great game. Well played. Let's look at the next one. Shadow Ampharos into Lapras. You absolutely love to see it. Doing so much damage. Ampharos, definitely a really solid pick in the Ultra League Premier Classic Cup because Crobat is everywhere. Like, I know you guys have seen it. I have seen it. Whenever, you know, I see it all the time. I see it all the time. So Ampharos, definitely a solid pick to counter Crobat. Empoleon is a good pick to answer Crobat as well. So definitely a pretty, I guess, kind of anti-Crobat team, if you will. Of course, Shadow Balls still do a lot of damage to these Pokemon, but still. In comes Nidoqueen, definitely don't want to stay in there, so out comes Empoleon. This Nidoqueen is staying in though, so it's looking to charge up for the Earth Power. Whether or not they throw out a bait, I don't know. It's 50-50. Gonna go ahead and call it. It's a Poison Fang. That's a huge call, so that's a crazy good call. So gonna go ahead and go for this Hydro Cannon. Now keep in mind the opponent is not switching out, so they probably have something weak to Empoleon in the back, especially since they went ahead and shielded that Nidoqueen, right? So will the Empoleon shield this? They will shield it. That's going to be the Earth Power, so making the correct calls. Speaking of Crobat, here we go. So Empoleon charging up a lot of energy, going for the Hydro Cannon. This is not going to be enough to KO, but it's going to do a lot, and we do see a shield, makes sense. Out comes Ampharos. Ampharos is able to get to this Thunder Punch, super effective damage. It is going to be enough to just knock it out, yeah, and that's going to be a good game. Very well played. We didn't even see Dragonite in that battle, so making all the calls, you'll love to see it. So Shadow Ampharos into Obstagoon. Okay, Obstagoon, another common Pokemon. I see it a lot on the lead, to be honest. Are we going to see the Focus Blast? Are we going to see the Focus Blast bait? We'll have to see what they decide to do. Going to go ahead and take this. A Night Slash, not going to do too much, and it looks like we're seeing the bait right now. So this could be a Focus Blast, so the opponent might actually want to shield this, and they do shield it, so beautiful bait. Going to go ahead and go straight for another Thunder Punch. I'm not baiting this one, and they do not go ahead and shield that, okay? So Obstagoon is going to go ahead and farm down. They're going to attempt to, no, they're going to go ahead and throw the Night Slash before Ampharos gets to another attack, but Ampharos actually will shield so it can get off this Thunder Punch. They actually pull a nice switch into Trevenant, so that's a great switch by the opponent. We're likely going to see Shadow Dragonite come in, as it does. So Dragonite, definitely doing really well here, but of course Shadow Ball is still going to, I mean, it's going to KO a Shadow Dragonite, right? So, okay, they don't shield, and they do get off an attack. You know, this could be Shadow Ball. If they have it, it's probably Shadow Ball. It is, so going to be able to shield that and farm down. Very nice. You love to see it. Obstagoon is almost going to get farmed down, but it does get to a Night Slash. Night Slash, I don't think KOs a Shadow Dragonite. No, it does not. So let's see what's in the back. Going to be a Crobat, another Crobat. So again, Empoleon resisting the fast move and Poison Fang. but of course, as I said, Shadow Ball still does a lot of damage, so we'll have to see. The Empoleon probably coming in here. Ampharos is very low on health, so you probably don't want to bring in Ampharos, right? Yeah, so Empoleon coming in, but the thing is, Empoleon can take a Shadow Ball, right? So it can definitely take a Shadow Ball from this health. We're going to see the Hydro Cannon come in, and I can't say the same about Crobat. It probably can't take this. Nope, going to go ahead and go down. So as I said, seeing a lot of Crobats. It's definitely gained a lot. It became really popular, right? It became really popular, probably with the addition of Trevenant. But such a great Pokemon. But Charizard into Venusaur, out comes Dragonite. Good matchup for the Dragonite, but you do have to watch out for the Sludge Bomb because it will do a lot of damage to a Shadow Dragonite. It won't KO, but it will do a lot. So going to be able to take that. The good thing here is that they should not be able to farm down. However, a Frenzy Plant will KO. So let's see if this Dragon Claw, it does get the shield. Not able to get to another one. Shadow Dragonite going to go ahead and shield as well. So this is going to be a Frenzy Plant, makes sense. And then Dragonite going to farm down. Yep, going to get that farm. You'll love to see it. Going to throw the Dragon Claw. Unfortunately, they could not get to an Outrage, so they are going to go ahead and throw the Dragon Claw. It would have been nice if they could get to the Outrage. That would have probably KO'd the Charizard, if not came very close. But you have two pretty good answers. Going to bring in this Ampharos, and they switch into Trevenant. Trevenant is actually a problem for Ampharos as well as Empoleon. Ampharos has moves that are resisted. Empoleon does have Drill Peck, but you know, you have to get to it. So of course, the waterfall damage is resisted. So Drill Peck is coming in right now. We're likely going to see a shield because I think Trevenant can make it to another Shadow Ball. Yeah, they do make it to a Shadow Ball. Let's see if this is enough to KO. It's going to be close. It is enough to KO. That's looking to be a good game. Focus Blast, unfortunately, double resisted. They actually get to another move. Is this Seed Bomb, though? It is Seed Bomb. Okay, so not enough to KO. And hold on a second, because two of these will KO the Trevenant. So we do see one, and they actually switch into Charizard. Charizard is going to be hit with this Thunder Punch. Should be enough to KO. Yes, it is. And Trevenant comes in. Oh my gosh, they both go down at the same time. Oh man, I thought Trevenant was going to be able to win, but they both actually go at the same time, go down at the same time. So great game. Well played. Let's see how the next game plays out. We do see a switch into Dragonite. Of course, Ampharos is really bad against Nidoqueen, so you have to get out of there. So we're going to go ahead and go into Dragonite, but the opponent is not switching. So this tells me there's no solid answer to Dragonite in the back. No Charm user for sure. Charm uses, I haven't really been seeing a whole lot of Charm, especially in the back, because a lot of teams are running not only one poison type, a lot of teams are running two poison types. We see a poison, now we see a steel type. So yeah, not a lot of Charm uses, but we'll see. Gonna go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw. Can't get to another one before the Dragonite goes down, but that's okay. Ampharos is weak to Drill Run. Empoleon is weak to counter, though. You gotta go in with the Ampharos, right? Gonna be able, not quite able to get it off. Unfortunately, they do throw at a really good time. Drill Run is going to KO. Yeah, it's gonna be a loss, unfortunately, but well played. Not able to win that one, but that's okay. So it looks like that was one set, going 3-2 in the one set. Very nice, really well done. 21-03, the perfect is 21-36, so not the greatest Darkrai, but that's okay. This video is not about Darkrai, right? Not about the IVs either, but let's go ahead and move into the next one after this Darkrai is caught as it is. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and claim that, and that will get them up to 31-56. Very nice, very high. So let's go ahead and move into the next game. Shadow Ampharos into Charizard. Really good matchup. They do go ahead and switch into Lapras. This is still a really good matchup. In fact, you don't have to switch out of this at all because this whole team actually handles Charizard, to be honest. So honestly, this is actually where you want to see it. Oh, we actually do see a switch. Okay, so we saw the Thunder Punch to get the shield, and then we see the switch into Empoleon. I like that. I may have stayed in, I'm not sure, but I like that play because Empoleon is resisting all of these moves coming in from Lapras. So it actually made sense to go into the Empoleon after getting the shield with Shadow Ampharos. So that was a really good play. So this Empoleon is going to just be able to win this. Even another Skull Bash will not KO Empoleon. And I doubt they want a shield. Their switch time, it might be coming up, so they might pull a switch. No, they do go ahead and throw. Okay, So the Lapras is going to go ahead and go down because that Waterfall went through. Scobash, not enough to KO, totally fine. Okay, so that Waterfall does KO the Lapras. Charizard, its wing attack, Empoleon is able to get off this Hydro Cannon. So the Charizard has to shield, right? They do shield. In comes Ampharos, out comes Trevenant. So Trevenant doing a good job at walling Ampharos. I mean, if it had Dragon Pulse, that would be able to hit Trevenant, but this one doesn't. So we're going to see the Thunder Punch. Of course, they don't know that there's no Dragon Pulse, so they might shield. No shield. Okay, that still does a decent amount of damage, to be honest. It's nothing crazy, but it's decent. So we're going to see another Thunder Punch. Yeah, I mean, definitely adding up. So maybe farm down with Dragonite. Maybe, yeah, shield farm down with Dragonite, maybe. We'll see. We're going to see the Dragonite come in. That makes a lot of sense, right? I would definitely shield this. You cannot be hit with a Shadow Ball. So we're going to see a shield. It is the Shadow Ball, so that's good. And in comes Charizard. Charizard will be hit with this Dragon Claw right now. So this Dragon Claw is going to connect, doing a lot of damage. Yeah, shield, farm down, and then farm down the Trevenant. And that's going to be a GG's. Very well played to both trainers. But yeah, this Charizard is going to go ahead and go down, and then the Trevenant will follow suit. And that, yeah, great game to both trainers. Well played. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle. And we'll see what we've got going for us. So it's going to be Shadow Ampharos into a Alolan Muk. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out. Do you go ahead and shield this? Do you let it go? Looks like they are going to let it go. Unfortunately, going to be the Dark Pulse. So this Ampharos is going to go ahead and go for straight Focus Blast, not messing around. This has got a KO. Oh, they let it go. They let it go. Okay, that is huge. Going to switch out immediately into Empoleon. The opponent will have a response. Going to be that Machamp. But this is going to get a shield from the Machamp. And Dragonite looking pretty good here, but we'll see. Going to be able to pick up that. I wonder if they farm down. I think they're going to, yeah, they're definitely going for it. They do farm down, so nice play by the opponent. Do you bring in Ampharos and hope they throw an attack? Or do you bring in Dragonite? Dragonite is coming in. It's going to have to double shield because they have a lot of energy, right? I mean, this could be a bait. It looked like it was a bait, but yeah. Oh, they don't get to another one. Okay, they don't get to the Rock Slide. That is huge. In comes Swampert. Swampert is going to go ahead and throw an attack. Now, of course, Hydro Cannons, even though they're resisted, still doing a lot of damage to Shadow Dragonite. But that's fine. We're going to see the Dragon Claw come in right now. This should be a good game. The opponent is only has one shield. So they do go ahead and shield that, and we're going to see another Dragon Claw come in. I don't know that this KOs, to be honest. I feel like it doesn't, but it's going to get it low. Yeah, it doesn't. And we're going to see a farm down. Dragonite could just safely shield and farm down this Swampert. Swampert does not have 2 attacks. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. It looks like we're seeing some lag at the beginning of a couple of these battles, but it happens. So they switched into the Granbull. It looks like Ampharos is switching into Empoleon. Great matchup for the Empoleon. Shield farm down. Even if this is Crunch, you still have to shield it, which it probably is. Yeah, it is. And then I think Empoleon may be able to get the farm down. And it looks like that's what they're going for. Yeah, able to get the farm down. Charm still did a lot. Granbull is nothing to mess with, right? Looks like Lapras is coming in. But hey, the Hydro Cannon's coming out. They clicked on Hydro Cannon immediately before seeing what came in, I guess. That happens to me, or that has happened to me, I should say. So now going for 2 more Drill Packs. Gonna get this Lapras pretty low, to be honest. So getting that Lapras pretty low, and gonna be below 50% for sure. Gonna go ahead and go for another one. And yeah, look how low that Lapras is. Now the switch into Staraptor. Out comes Ampharos. Ampharos loves this matchup. And we're going to see the Thunder Punch. Yeah, the beautiful thing about hitting Legend is you could just use fun Pokemon that you might think might be pretty good, but you don't feel confident enough to use it when you're trying to push for Legend. But once you're Legend, you could use them because it doesn't really matter, I guess, if you drop at that point. So we're just going to go ahead and take this. Close Combat will KO. And was that a Brave Bird? That looked to be a Brave Bird, so that KO'd as well. But that's fine because there's still a Dragonite in the back that's healthy, right? So we're going to see a Dragonite come in. It probably has Close Combat. I think Staraptor has Close Combat. Not actually even going to shield that. That was probably Close Combat, right? Lapras is coming in. I'm going to go ahead and take this. So, okay, this is actually getting really close. Switching into Empoleon, able to get to the drill pack, so that is incredible. So this drill pack is going to be enough. This is actually a closer game than I thought it was going to be. But, okay, Sirfetch'd does go down to a waterfall. That's going to be a great game. Very well played to most trainers. So let's go ahead and move into the next game. So Shadow Ampharos into Escavalier. Okay. I guess you just stay in, right? I mean, of course you can't take a drill run, but, you know, you get to these Thunder Punches fast. Ampharos could shield and get to 2 and then go for back-to-back Thunder Punch attacks, which is likely going to happen. They do throw the Acid Spray, so that is a nice play by the opponent. They definitely expected the shield, which I would have as well. So we do see the Thunder Punch, and we're going to see another Thunder Punch. But they probably shield and Fawn down. I think they'll be able to get the Fawn, unfortunately, but that's likely going to happen. Yeah, they're definitely going to be able to Fawn down. But hey, I mean, they gave up both shields to do so. Dragonite going to be coming in. Yep, Dragonite is coming in. They do go ahead and throw an attack. Mega Horn will still do a lot of damage, although it's probably Drill Run. No, it's Acid Spray. Never mind. Oh yeah, so they had Acid Spray, so if they have Acid Spray, they probably have Drill Run, I guess. So that's probably the moveset they have. But either way, it's Empoleon versus Empoleon. So we're going to see the Hydro Cannon come in right now. And still has a shield, but this is going to be a pretty tough one. We'll see. I mean, Dragonite's still healthy. So we'll see. Just save the shield, right? We don't know what's in the back, but Dragonite is healthy. We're going to see another another Hydro Cannon, excuse me. Another Hydro Cannon come in. And this Empoleon is going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon right now. And that will get it low. No, it actually KOs. Oh, Kingdra. So it is double water, but it's not Lapras. I was thinking Lapras, but it's actually Kingdra. So, oh, they tried to catch. Nice attempt by the opponent. You got to shield to charge up enough for 2 moves and throw 2 Dragon Claws, but I don't know if Dragon Claw KOs a Kingdra. Or maybe just Fawn down. Oh, man, I may have went for the Fawn down because I don't know if Dragon Claw KOs. We'll see. So Dragon Claw is definitely going to KO the Escavalier. Will it be enough to KO Kingdra at this health? I feel like it's not, but let's see. Oh, it's not, and Dragonite goes down. Yeah, I think what you had to do was farm down the Escavalier, or at least attempt to, and go for Outrage against the what? The Kingdra. I think that's was the play, but that's okay. You know, fast-paced, split-second decisions, right? But either way, well played. Able to win, able to lose that actually, but well played nonetheless. So Shadow Ampharos is going to go ahead and go for Thunder Punch. Go for another Thunder Punch. So Trevenant is going to be in the lead. Of course, you can't switch out of this because if you go into Empoleon, they're going to switch. So you do have to stay in this fight, and Ampharos will go down. And now you bring in Empoleon to go for the farm down. They likely do not have another Charmeleon in the back. I'd be shocked if they do, so you don't really have to worry about it. Sylveon's moves are all resisted. Psyshock, Moonblast. So we're still going to see a shield. Okay, it makes sense because, I mean, it still would have, if it was Moonblast, it still would have done a decent amount, right? So we're going to see an Empoleon come in. Okay, so kind of have to hope that whatever's in the back is weak to Dragon. But we're going to see the Hydro Cannons fly. So trying to get to another one. Able to not get it off, not yet, before the opponent does throw an attack. I'm just going to let that one go. That's totally fine. And okay, going to go ahead and go for this Hydro Cannon right now. Switching to Dragonite makes sense, and it's a Gliss Core. Oh, the opponent still has a shield though. This is Night Slash, of course. I mean, they don't go for Earthquake here. Who wins this matchup? They both have one shield. Okay, we're going to see the Dragon Claw come in. I don't know who wins this matchup, to be honest. I guess we'll find out. We do see a shield. I feel like it's Dragonite because you shield and get to another Dragon Claw, right? That's what it looks like. Unless if they can get to another one. No, the Dragon Claw is coming in, so this is probably going to be enough to KO the Gliss Core. And this should be a good game. No, it doesn't KO, but one more Dragon Breath will, and that is going to be a good... Well, hold up. Switching into Empoleon, able to farm down, and that will be a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye.